It is 4 p.m. so I'm gonna be getting my night routine started. So badly this year my focus has been I really want to invest more in self-care, and I want to spend more time nourishing my mind and my body and not being stressed out all the time, because that is like the main thing in my life that I feel like is the cause for a lot of things, including it not being good for our fertility journey, that I am always stressed. And my doctor told me when we had blood work ran and my blood pressure was high, she's like, you know, it would help a little bit if maybe you found ways to calm yourself. And I'm like, well, I'm always stressed, so I don't know how to do that. I am forcing myself to do that, and you know, it's better late than never, okay? I understand that it is January 22nd and I am just now trying to establish a routine that allows me some type of relaxation and to be stress-free, but it's better that I start now than never start at all. So we're gonna spend the night together, and I am just gonna try to establish a routine that does that for me, that allows me self-care, allows me to relax, allows me to be stress-free before I go to bed, because I always am doing stuff up until the last minute before I lay my head down, stressing over things. So I told myself from now on, by 4, 5 o'clock at the latest, we are done. We are unconnecting from our office. We are coming out of that space, and then we're gonna enjoy the rest of the house and take some time to just be calm, cool, and collected. I'm actually about to get dinner started. I like to eat pretty early because I like to give my food time to settle. So that's what I'm gonna get started on first. Wade is actually at his parents' house right now. He's having to help them move. And so I will probably be here all night by myself, which is okay. He'll probably come home a little bit closer to bedtime. But that's actually kind of good because it'll give me a way to establish a routine that is focused on me and just like being calm and centered. Do you know what I mean? I don't even know if that makes sense. But okay, let's have a little dive into what I hope will be the epitome of relaxation and giving myself the most optimal, best sleep I can by setting myself up for that. We'll see. We'll see. I'm so hungry. I'm actually kind of upset by how long this dish is gonna take, because it's at least gonna take an hour to cook all the way. But the last time I ate today was like 8 a.m. So I'm starving. I forgot to have a little snacky snack today. I've just been so freaking busy, and that's why like having like a routine where like I can kind of unwind for the night like is so important to me, because I feel like I never take care of myself, and it's not good. It's not good. But I want to get this going so that way I can go. I want to color. I want to color. I feel like coloring is going to be such just like a therapeutic little hobby for me. I got my rice going. It already smells so freaking good. And I know I said I wasn't going back in my office for the day, but I'm coming in here to get my coloring stuff. I don't know if I want to start with girl moments or little corners. I think I'm going to do little corners. And this is all of my coloring stuff. So mad at myself. I was trying to be like cutesy, put hearts, and I messed it up. I'm gonna see if I can use this color blending marker and like blend it in to like hopefully save it. Oh my gosh, no. It's literally not doing anything. Okay, this picture, I hate to do this, but this picture's done for, because if that's just gonna bother me, I can't even pretend that I liked the way that looked. Ooh, okay, we're gonna start over. This picture's super freaking cute. World building was happening, like nothing made sense. It ended up just feeling, especially the second half of it, about it, but I just did not like it. My next grade, like I My timer for dinner just went off. This was such a bad place to stop because he just looks like he's wearing like a little suit. But we're gonna stop here for now because it's time to eat dinner. For dinner tonight, taco rice, or it's cheesy taco rice, but I am so freaking excited. It looks so good. I literally never finish my food. This is like the first meal where I finished the entire thing. So freaking long. It was so good, but now I'm gonna put Wade some aside so when he gets home from helping his parents, he has dinner. And then I'm gonna freeze half of this and then put the other half in the refrigerator so I can send him with some to work tomorrow, and then I can also have some lunch. And then I'm gonna clean the kitchen, which is usually something that Wade does every night. But since he's been helping his parents move all afternoon, like I don't want him to have to come home and clean the kitchen after he's been doing that all day. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do it and take a shower because I feel gross. Kitchen is clean. I am so excited because I am so ready for a shower. I need to clean up my little art supplies over there really quickly and blow out all the candles. Before I get in the shower, I'm gonna go ahead and edit my recipe video for tonight, and then I'll post it so that way when I get out the shower I can interact with anybody that has commented. Okay, that took a lot longer than I thought. It literally took me like 30 minutes to edit it, but I also posted it on all of my social media, so that's already taken care of. I put it on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Moisturize my body. Now time for my face. I'll walk y'all through my entire skincare routine. I always get asked over on TikTok, like, what do I do? And my skincare is honestly very simple in my opinion. I have eczema, so I try to keep it as simple as I can, or my skin will go crazy. I use different products at night than I do in the morning, so if y'all want like a morning routine, let me know and I can show you those products. But I start off by washing my face with the La Roche-Posay. This is the Purifying Foaming Cleanser. This is like my 4th time ever buying this. I've been using it for years. It is the best nighttime cleanser in my opinion. It gets my face feeling so clean. I have combination skin, so there's parts of my skin that are very oily, but then there's parts of my skin that are very, very dry. This is one of the only cleansers I have found that works well for all parts of my skin, so that is why I will always rebuy it. It's so good. Also, twice a week I like to go in with this milk scrub from Beekman 1802. I did it yesterday, so I'm not gonna do it today, but y'all, this is like one of the best like gentle exfoliating cleansers. I had to stop using exfoliating cleansers because I felt like they were too rough. What's that one that like everybody used to use? It's like the apricot one. Oh my gosh, it tore my skin up. But that one is so gentle, you can barely feel like the little micro ball things. Like, it's really good. Then of course the Glow Recipe watermelon toner. As you can see, it's almost empty. This is like my 4th bottle of this as well. I rebuy this every time I run out of it. I also have it in like the travel size because I have to make sure that I have it at all times. It's so good. Y'all, actually, I used to not use toner like ever. Like, I thought it was so pointless until I started using a toner. I'm telling you, like, toner helps the skincare to just absorb into your face so much better. I never skip out on my toner. I always make sure I have my toner on. Dry that down a little bit. Different eye creams at night and in the morning. So the one that I use at night is the Glow Recipe Guava Vitamin C Bright Eye Cream. It is this one. This stuff smells so good, y'all. Any of the Glow Recipe products from the Guava line, they're my favorite in terms of scent. But the smallest little amount, just on the tip of my finger. And I always do the bottom of my eye, but I also do the top because my eyelids, I don't know what it is, but that's one of the places where I get eczema the worst. And if I don't stay on top of it, they get so dry, it hurts so bad. A little extra time, just massaging that in. Then I go in with the Glow Recipe. Again, this is in the Guava line. This is just like a dark spot serum. I have some pretty bad dark spots on my face from when I was a teenager, like acne scarring. I used to get really, really bad acne. Now as an adult, like, I don't get acne anymore. I'll get like a couple blemishes here and there, especially if I'm having like some hormonal changes thanks to my PCOS. But it's not often that I get pimples. Knock on wood though, because watch, I'll wake up tomorrow and freaking have a face full. But I put this all over, honestly. It feels really nice and it helps so much. And I go in with the La Roche-Posay. This is the eczema cream. You can use this all over your body, but I really like to use it on my face. Make sure I really focus that around the top of my mouth. If you can probably tell, I have such bad eczema on top of my mouth. It's awful. And then also make sure you're taking it down the neck as well. This is really one of my favorites. It is so soothing and it's so thick. I love a really like thick moisturizer. That is my favorite. That feels so good. Y'all, I'm honestly so excited to go to bed tonight. I've been struggling really hard lately with my infertility. It's just like, I just feel like it's like, when does it end, you know? Like, and I honestly don't think it's ever gonna end. I feel like even once I get pregnant, because we had a miscarriage back in 2020, I feel like even then I'm still gonna be like so anxious and so paranoid for that to happen again. And I always just have a feeling, I'm like, well, it's been so hard for me to get pregnant this time, because the first time we got pregnant in 2020, we were dating for like a month. We weren't even trying, like, we were not trying at all. But I guess if you're not preventing, then I guess technically you are trying a little, but it just sucks how it happens like that. I'm gonna do the Bloom cream. This is also from Beekman 1802, but just because of like 2020, like at first we were so scared, because obviously in 2020 we were like 22 years old, like two 22-year-old kids. Like, we were so freaking scared. But then as soon as we got excited and we're like, okay, yeah, like, we're gonna do this, it's gonna be great, as soon as that happens, we miscarry. And so I'm almost like scared to even, like, once I do get pregnant, to even like be excited about it, because I don't know, I feel like this whole experience has really scarred me. Like, I feel like the idea of getting pregnant should be like such a joyous thing, and it just hasn't been that way for me. I think after like the 6th month of trying, the joy from it, and like every time I would go down or like sit down to like take a test, because it was that time of month to test, you know, I haven't felt joy around that time since like month 6, and we're like 18 months in. So then I'm gonna do my overnight lip mask. Let me try to get this to focus so y'all can see which one this is exactly. This is a brand that is new to me, but I love it. Are you not going to? Oh, there we go. But it's from the brand Lawless. It's supposed to be like an overnight lip plumper. Oh my gosh, y'all, it works really, really well. So you only need like the smallest little amount, and you put it right on. It feels so good, it feels so smooth, and immediately it starts tingling. And when I wake up in the morning, my lips just feel so full. I love it. Those are all the products that I use on my face. But now I'm gonna make my nightly tea, and then I'm gonna get my book, get in bed, and read until it's time to go to sleep. I am shining bright like a glazed donut. We love to see it. Oh yeah, y'all, look who made it home. Dinner.
That really was.
Yeah, I thought so too. This is the first time I ate all my food.
I'm looking mad. Get the camera off of me.
Oh, you're such a diva. Okay, so I actually just finished the book that I was reading today. I finished Beautiful Creatures. I read this when I was in either middle school or high school, but I'm pretty sure it was high school. It's like a throwback fantasy book, like it's from 2009, I think. Like a whole series on it. There's already movies out. I remember really liking it in high school, so I wanted to see if I could read it again and kind of get me more into fantasies, because I tried with ACOTAR and I just didn't like it. Like, I don't know if it was the first book. A lot of people did say like the first book isn't that great, but like I really didn't like it. So if you are also a reader girly and you have a recommendation for like a good fantasy series that I might like, please leave some recommendations, because I'm trying to get into it, but I just can't find anything good. Rereading this, I would say this was like a 3.75 star read. Like, I really did enjoy it. I liked that it was like southern vibes, especially as like a southern girl myself, and it was kind of witchy. Like, it was very witchy. It gave very witchy vibes, so I really liked that. I feel like I probably would have liked it a lot more though, like in the fall, like closer to Halloween. But overall, really good read. So now I'm gonna start Real by Kennedy Ryan. I have been a Kennedy Ryan stan for like the last year. Her writing is just so good, and she is like one of my favorite authors. It's at Barnes & Noble, and Wade bought it for me on a little date night we had, so I really wanted to start on it. But the best part is, because she is kind of thick, the best part is it is on Kindle Unlimited for free, so I am going to be reading a good bit of it on my Kindle. But I do like having the physical copies, because they're kind of like little trophies once you finish a book. And I'm also working on building like my physical library, because I just feel like physical media is really important. So yeah, got her, and she's gonna look beautiful displayed on the bookcase. I started on my Kindle, drink my tea, and unwind for the night. I'm trying to get better about not having the last thing I see before I close my eyes be my phone screen. So I have not been doing that well at it, but tonight we're gonna give it another try. Literally what I'm gonna do for the rest of the night until I fall asleep, and while I wait for Wade to come in here so that we can cuddle after he takes a shower. I guess that we'll just end this here, because it'll probably be very boring for y'all to watch me just lay here for the rest of the video. Thank y'all so much for joining me for my night routine. It was so fun hanging out. I'm gonna get the best sleep ever. tonight. I just feel it in my bones. I'll see you guys on Sunday. Bye guys, love you.